Oh, dude, I got a fucking headache. Did you start school this week? Will? I know what they figure, they don't even gotta say it. No, they figure they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer. Jeez, now I can't hear you. Still smell the fucking cocaine, I swear.
Hello?
Alright, now I can hear you. Okay. Alright, you ready?
Sure.
I don't think we ever played against each other, have we?
I don't believe so. What team were you in OGFL when I was that one team?
Dude, I have no idea. I've been a bunch.
I forgot even who I was.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just
on
the
the Bears?
25, call it the 24-yard line.
Okay. Is his first year there?
Yeah, they just picked him up this year.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Trubisky to throw.
What the fuck?
And it's incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Cohen, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Trubisky will throw. Completion left side to Miller. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive.
Oh, Trubisky, what the fuck, dude? What an absolute fucking
open
shit.
Up his running game, too. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 30.
Big fucking dude.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with Murray. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Trubisky back into his end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Trubisky now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bears extend their lead.
That little fucking tank, dude.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him
God
in the
damn.
first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times have we talked about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Latavius Murray, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Then tomorrow on Monday night, it's the defending champs, the Patriots, on the road at MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. 2 not to miss to close out Week 6.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The catch made by Miller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. There he goes right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Again, it's Trubisky finding some room at midfield. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Extra point safely through. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Wow.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would
really?
have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25.
Bro, have you watched this game at all? Dude,
Now,
Tariq.
the Saints
There's
offense,
5
they
minutes
get
left in the
ready to
second.
go
I've got
back
3
to work
touchdowns with
here.
Tariq.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows?
The ball popped in the air and
He just threw a
intercepted.
pick 6.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Yeah, it's been a work.
I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Yeah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I mean, no, not really, but.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
God damn,
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Wait till. Okay. Oh, nothing.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On second down, Kamara. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Bears.
Will, are you still in this chat?
Take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Trubisky. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. In for the score. And the Bears will extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 2nd and 9, Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 2nd and 16, Breeze. Allen has it, left side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Trubisky. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Trubisky.
Oh, Shaheen, you fat fuck.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 17. Now it's Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep for the Saints is Ted Ginn. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now Breeze. Space to maneuver at the 40. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. They go play action. Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. 16 yards, a 1st down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try to counter here. Cohen. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, exit.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Hey, easy.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. Murray has the 1st down and more. And a cutback, right sideline. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big run that time by Murray. 69 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the...
And he takes it across and into the end
What's up,
zone.
dude?
Touchdown, Saints. Buck Allen. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints get a bit closer.
You didn't win your game.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when
Creek
we get
told me
ready
not to give out
games
sim
and we meet
Ws.
with coaches, why they talk about big
If Will wasn't a mute, he'd testify to it.
Success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big long
Mistake number 1, really.
is what got them in position.
Because he's losing 34-14.
They'll start things on 1st with Torrey Cohen. And for one of the few times
Tree
here
Cohen
today,
does not
this
go
one's
down.
not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
What do you got this week?
Blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
26. And you lost?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And
Come on.
all the way down to the 36-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's
Thought the shit
Trubisky to
never in.
throw.
Fuck.
To the right side, complete to Miller. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
You said Miles Jack. Dude, I have no idea what the fuck's going on with this defensive draft. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's basically what I did, dude.
4 yards on that
maybe you're
last
kicking my
completion, so that
ass.
sets up 2nd and 6.
Well, fucking Tariq Cohen broke 10 damn tackles on the way to 1 touchdown.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there,
And I mean-
1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going.
I tried to keep getting off the phone with Rhodes.
The running game starting to come to
And
the
then he's
front.
like, "Oh, let me ask you this
Provide a
question
nice
real quick."
pickup there to keep this drive going.
I was like, I'm kind of getting my ass cut in Madden right now. I'd like to at least score a touchdown here.
On 1st down, Trubisky.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Fuck me.
I should have had one earlier if my dude would jump. He's gonna get fucking run down.
And
Mr. Trubisky, get him, Trubisky! Get him, Trubisky!
Dude, have you noticed when Kamara goes in?
What is that? He just stops.
He's like, he just stops. Like he's not running.
Like he goes in with like 80 speed. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Taking the ball away.
I was like,
now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
well, Kamara's hurt.
capitalize on this.
Yeah, what is that?
Look at that shit. Look at that. Good lord.
Yeah, dude,
It's perfectly blocked, pancake blocks out wide. Kamara's just sitting there trotting through the fucking hole for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, dude.
And it won't let me sub him out. I tried to do it.
Here's 2nd and 8.
It won't let me change the depth chart.
Check 37. 21.
Yeah, like what the hell?
To throw, it's Breeze.
You little bitch.
Dude, your guy pushed my guy out of bounds off the line. That was a pretty big update.
Something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
You talking about the Madden update?
Right, his first carry of the
Don't do it,
game.
it's trash.
I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only
I don't know what they did, but shit's like, have you noticed when you throw to a wide receiver and he just stops?
Yeah.
Like Michael Thomas will catch the ball and just fucking
he's
chill.
so wide open. Damn.
Lorenzo Carter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Because Michael Thomas had a couple where he breaks out and then he just...
Kamara's supposed to be blocking that play. And he's sitting there shuffling to the side.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Breeze.
Nice D.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Dude, when I ran out of bounds on that long run with Murray, I thought I was going to fuck up.
Dude, I didn't know what to do, man. I didn't know if you were going to cut it or not.
Yeah.
They've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Fucking A, I knew that was coming. Damn it, I just forced that shit.
His guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better.
that first interception you threw, that pick 6 was bullshit, dude.
And I think he knew this was trouble.
Yeah, and they reviewed it and kept it too.
I thought it hit the ground.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the only thing I figured they were viewing, but I didn't know.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I didn't. I got panicked because I don't know why I just fucking chunked it up to him. I knew it was going to be. It should have been a pick on the regular, on the first defender, not the tip.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Damn, if I could have fucking scored right there, I'd have been right back in it.
Yeah, would have been 13-point lead because I missed that field goal. Or extra point.
Yeah.
On 2nd and 13. They try again with Cohen.
Good lord.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That could be like 3/4 of his total yards.
Tariq Cohen is unfair, man.
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
You said there's an active shooter in Philly right now?
It's been a dormant
Fuck's a
offense in the
cucumber.
2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Oh.
Where'd you say that is, Dustin?
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside,
it's the same thing after every one. They freak out about gun control for a couple of days, and then it's like,
oh, come on, Trubisky! Fucking hell, dude, Trubisky's terrible. God, he's
terrible
bad.
pass. Why is my dude squatting?
Anthony Miller there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Like, not even pressured. Fuck me.
No, it wasn't an early throw or anything.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
I kind of like it. I don't really know yet. I like my linebackers.
Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the
It's
Chicago
just
first.
the points on the damn sleeper bot don't match up to the points on ESPN though.
On first down, it's Cohen trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm confused as fuck.
Something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it.
Are we using it for, what are we using for the actual fucking league?
That's what you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Who the fuck is that? David Montgomery?
Gain of 6, and that'll make it third down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups.
Another CBS.
That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone tries to
Can you go back to the original formation?
They also like those one-on-ones downfield.
Yeah, I did not like that at all.
They think they're going to win those too.
That is caught by
I'm just trying to fucking kill that motherfucker. Maybe I get lucky.
That's good for 9 yards.
That's all I hear every time he gets the ball.
Dude, Burton, man. Burton with the stick skills. You see that guy in that big run?
Yeah.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Oh, I got held up.
And he will find Ridley on the left side.
Oh, I was trying to have him go ahead.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
I'm hurting without Lattimore.
Sorry, man. Dude, I'm telling you, it wasn't me, dude.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Oh, God.
Here. This is Deontay Foreman.
My Lord.
Oh, my God.
Who is that?
Deontay Foreman.
Okay, all right. That kind of makes sense, but I don't know.
On the year, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Point after
Damn.
up and good. And that stretches
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. You got shredded.
to 27.
Yeah.
No, still.
There's still fucking 5 minutes of this shit.
To kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he's
Just hope I don't lose any more players now.
I'm about to take some of my guys out. I ain't fucking with that shit.
Yeah.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Kamara's like a non-factor now.
Dude, I don't know what that is. Is he hurt?
I mean, it asked me if he got hurt. And it asked me if I wanted to bring him back this week, and I said, yeah, you're going to play through the end zone.
Bringing it back through, what, 10 speed?
Yeah, I was like, good Lord.
I'm not going to lie, your offensive line is kind of poo.
And they should not be. They're all 87 plus, minus maybe the center.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
They might be good at pass blocking.
Oh.
That might be what the forte is.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long.
Yeah, I've only got, what, 1 or 2 sacks, and those were users, so.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I've got Khalil Mack and Chandler Jones, and you guys, they've done pretty good, but the running, God, your running blocking is horrible.
Yeah.
And the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking.
Oh, you motherfucker!
I mean, he's faster than Kamara. Out of bounds.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked.
That was Lamar Jackson. That motherfucker's running for that 90-yard touchdown.
They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Wow, way to dump to your running back, you pansy.
Another 18-yard gain.
Out wide.
18 on the previous snap as well.
Oh, wow.
Inside the 5.
Traquan score?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I've been trying not to pass to Cohen as much to be a complete piece of shit.
Touchdown on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
I play Trick, and then I play the Eagles after this one. Do me a favor and don't...
I play Hyman after this.
No, do you?
Yeah. And I think that's my last 2 user games.
Don't tell the next guys about Tariq Cohen. Maybe they don't know.
Yeah.
But that's my only piece of offense.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I mean, he's bowling people over. He's juking people out their shoes. You can't.
I can edit my depth chart right now. How can you not edit your depth chart?
Let me try to do mine. It said as a player. Mine said as a player you cannot edit your depth chart. As a player you cannot make changes to your team's depth chart. What the fuck? As a player, bitch. What?
You try it?
Yeah, I just tried to do it. It said it.
I can edit mine right now. It says Easton. I just put in my quarterback, a different running back.
I try to click to take Kamara and put him way down there, and it won't. As soon as I click on him, it pops that message up.
Set 90 wolf.
Who's stick? Is that? Oh my lord! What's my cornerback doing?
Past the 20, 10.
No! No! That is too fucking great, bro.
Oh, you couldn't stop doing it, could you?
No, I couldn't.
Like once you start it, I think it makes you finish the motion.
Oh my god.
He ran like an RPO and my cornerback missed the tackle or something. And he was like riding a horse into the end zone and my guys caught up with him and tackled him and he fumbled it.
Sometimes you get the ball out of it away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity.
Honestly, it's worth it. That was funny. Yeah, I could have used those fucking experience points though, you fucker.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games.
I didn't expect the animation to be the fucking slowest thing in the world.
Like he was riding a horse and he was doing like a full 360.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Who does that?
To throw is Breeze.
Oh.
Okay, Murray. Murray's proving his worth right now.
Dude, I didn't realize how big Murray was.
Yeah, dude. Well, I knew something was different when it wasn't Kamara back there.
And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another incomplete pass there.
Oh, I
What
didn't
do you
have a
take
first
from this
down.
game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game,
Timoshay.
right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for him. Offense,
Oh, he called it.
See you holding on to that.
The first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Dan was in my DMs telling me who to pick.
Yeah,
thanks, dude. I'll figure it. I'll fuck up on my own.
Breeze now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead,
Oh yeah.
down.
He's already trying to trade for defensive players.
Every deep ball that is thrown downfield.
Man.
I would
Look, it doesn't matter
find
whether you're
out.
playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man
Yeah, very
on
true,
man,
very true.
and you got to trust
Oh
yourself
shit.
and go
Oh,
up at
shit.
that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's a free agent right now. He's a free agent. I mean, like, granted, somebody's gonna pick him up, but what if they don't? Then he's just.
There's a completion to the tight end, and look at
And
the
that's one of
size
his
these
starting
players
linebackers,
has
too.
At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be
I don't know what he-
basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of
Yeah.
football. You get better athleticism.
His he had a high projection, but when you click on it, it says he's a free agent.
10th carry of the game now. Murray.
Yeah, they're pass blocker
Revenge
almost.
there. He He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And an alley to run.
Little fucker.
And he slides to
I need to practice sliding anyway, so.
Nothing open down.
Are you drafting a quarterback?
Himself for 11 and a first down.
Oh, did I tell you?
no,
Did
I
I
got
tell you?
Setty.
Did I tell you this news about this fantasy trade shit?
About Josh Jacobs?
Okay, so apparently he's. Oh shit, I was watching that. So he's trading the 1st round pick, which is obviously going to go. Yeah. I don't know.
I texted him. I was like, so I was like, are you moving the 1st pick? And he said, I might be.
He told me it's a handshake. It's a handshake done deal.
I was like, this is about to get into some here.
He's going to go up top for the...
Fuck!
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
See, I thought it was DeCorey too. Because remember what DeCorey said? DeCorey said something about Devontae Adams is already in a deal. So I figured that would be the deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The drive starts with Foreman on the ground. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken
game, dude.
down at the 5. A gain
Good
of
game,
3.
good game.
The tackle made by Demario Davis. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel
So who's it going to?
Can they? I mean, what a game.
I want to know what he's getting for it.
I messaged DeCorey
What
and
do
he
you
said
think
it's
he's
not.
giving up for it, though?
Things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do
'Cause I
anything
messaged-
wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bears, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I know.
Did you see the fumble? That was the best play of the day.